Hi there and welcome back to my channel. This is Shannon and I am so excited to be back on with all of you. We are going to be embarking on a new journey today. We are doing a series called Embarking on the Journey into the Golden Era. And it is my way of connecting with Spirit and bringing forth messages of guidance from a more practical standpoint. So a lot of us are learning about these five-dimensional concepts, and it's so conceptual for a lot of us that it's hard to really see how we create that space here in the reality that we're living right now. So I'm really excited. I am going to be using the Golden Future Oracle deck, and my plan so far is to really connect with Spirit, tap in, get messages directly from one of the cards, and see how we can apply these concepts into our lives right now. So I look really forward to meeting with all of you. If you have questions during this series, please feel free to post them on the comment section. There's also a link to my email. You may gladly email me questions, and let's just see where this goes. So thank you so much for being here with me. Again, I'm so excited to be doing this. It is very intuitively guided, so I'm not 100% sure how this is going to unfold, but I have the framework, and I'm really excited to go on this journey, as I said, with all of you. So with that, we're going to get started. Again, I have the Golden Future Oracle. As a way to help, especially those new to connecting with their intuition, I am going to be shuffling and pulling the cards directly on camera. For those that may be a little bit, let's get straight to the message. I think part of this is having the patience, slowing down, taking deep breaths, centering, and allowing us to receive the messages from Spirit. So I am going to be shuffling on camera. I did do pre-shuffles just to kind of get the energy moving. But let's start and see what we have here. This sacred space is protected at all times. I do envelop the space with protection from my spirit team, and I extend that protection to everybody watching this this video. As I shuffle the cards, I am thinking of an intention, a question for us to receive the message of the highest and greatest good for this moment in time. So with that, I am asking today that as we embark on this journey, we receive one card. As you can see, a number of them are flipping already. We receive one card that can start us on this journey of applying these concepts to our reality now. What is of the most importance for us to hear at this very moment in time? I can feel already a lot of excitement. I can hear, Shannon, it's about time. I've kind of been sitting with this for a long time. So I'm too trying to center and ground in this energy. It's definitely, there are messages here for us. And one just flew out. Health and healing for all to see. The beautiful colors on those cards. It is a number 14, and it says, tune into your divine blueprint. So now I'm just going to kind of tap into this card, the energy of this card, and tune into spirit and see what it is we need to know about health and healing, tuning into our divine blueprint. We each come here with what they're calling a divine blueprint. It's almost like a map of experiences, of places, of people that we are connecting with, lessons for us to learn. And all of this is in order for us to heal and grow and expand our own consciousness. Therefore, expanding the consciousness of the world, of the universe, right? We're working with lots of different higher realms, and they too are expanding. And this is a time of wonderful, great expansion. So the more we go into our healing and we look at things that may be triggering to us, the more we are connecting with our true and authentic selves. And the more we connect with our true and authentic selves, the more that we connect with the real reason we are here on this earth, and that is to expand our consciousness. So many people look to what my life purpose is, what am I here to do? And that is definitely part of our time spent here on earth. And connecting with that joy again, what can we do that lifts our spirits, but also connects us to service, connects us to healing the greater good, and what connects us to that fabric that weaves us all together. So when we think of divine blueprints, of this map that we have, these threads that weave us all together, we have our own personal threads, our own personal map, our own personal journeys that connects us to the greater good, to the greater purpose of the universe, truly. I was guided to bring another oracle deck out, and this is the Lightworker Oracle. So we're going to also pull a card from here just to see if there's any more messages around this. But I think this is a great way to start because it's kind of one of the intentions for this whole series that I'm going to be doing is, how do we connect with our true and authentic selves to live in service, to apply these concepts that we're learning so that we can uplift humanity? How do we connect with the leaders of today, with our soul tribes? We are the leaders. I should really clearly state that. Part of this is empowering you all to be the leaders in your own lives, knowing that you are sovereign beings and you're whole and healthy at your core being. These triggers or these moments of healing that you may have, these are clearing the layers that have been placed upon you by social conditionings, past lives, if you do believe in that. There are so many concepts out there. And one of the other things you have to really understand is you have to take what resonates for you. There are many people having different experiences all at the same time. And there are no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong with any of this. Because again, we have that individual journey, and then there's the greater journey. And once you have come back to the center, the heart of who you are, it's a lot, I'm going to say easier for the lack of a better word, easier for you to then connect in with that bigger purpose. I am hearing you are never alone. Everything happens in the divine right time, divine right order. These cards are going wild today. I'm gonna shuffle these. Yeah. The one that really popped up, and I'm just gonna point it out, is hold your center. The energy right now is very chaotic. There is a great sense of fear, uncertainty. Please know that a lot of what you may be experiencing is clearing of the old. We are restructuring. We are, again, coming to a place where we have choices to be made. And it is, do we continue these patterns and cycles that have served us for so long but aren't working? Or do we finally accept where we are, but continue to look for new and greater ways of being? I'm hearing we're moving out of the rat race, off the treadmills. We are becoming connected with that greater being, greater sense of purpose. We are connecting with all that is. And we're going to be moving into a place of harmony and peace and balance. And there are so many that are in that place already. So kind of leveling up a little bit more for those of you that may have already feel like, well, you know, Shannon, I don't have, my life is kind of peaceful at this time and balanced. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I think everybody can look around and see where we're coming from on that. Okay. All right. The pink rose of Lady Nada. I need to sit with this for a little bit. This one is extremely meaningful to my heart as well. And so I can sense the resonance, the emotions that are coming up with this one. I just want you to look at the beauty of this card. There are so many of us that have gone through so much struggle and strife, and we are coming back to a place of wholeness, of health. We are coming back to our divine power. The title of my channel is Blooming with the Light. And so we are blooming back. We're bringing back the light back into our own lives. And I must say, Divine Feminine is truly rising. You know, we are coming back to allowing the Divine Feminine to have a place, have a voice in this world. A place of balance with Divine Masculines. And again, want to just reiterate that we all hold energies within us. So take the Divine Feminine with how it resonates for you, regardless of your own gender or identity. It is an energy within us, not a physical embodiment. Divine Blueprint and the pink rose of Lady Nada. We have a lot of guidance here with us. We are coming back to a softer way of being. receiving. A lot of the feminine qualities are allowing and receiving, slow, intuitive, nurturing, that kind of feeling of an energy. That's what I'm picking up on when I'm seeing both of these cards, actually. And if you look at this one, it's pretty interesting that there is a woman in between, standing in between these two beings, and then there is actually, wow, okay, so there is actually a person at the center here. Again, we are very guided and loved, and we have higher dimensional beings helping us on this journey. And I think this is really powerful. I'm going to bring it back to the divine feminine. It's interesting that she's here kind of watching and holding space. Her heart center is lit up. And then we have these other beings, if you can see them, to the sides. And so those, to me, do represent higher dimensional beings, possibly other planetary, universal energy beings. I'm struggling to find words because I don't necessarily resonate with all of the words that are out there, such as ETs, higher evolved beings. I do like beings from higher dimensions or higher realms. So that's more that I have to also tune into and figure out what resonates for me. But it's that kind of energy there. And there are so many different modalities for healing. I do energy work, and at one point I called it Reiki, and it's hard to even call it Reiki anymore because you are bringing in this universal life force energy, right? And I'm just a conduit of tapping into this, but you truly are doing the healing. And if you kind of notice, no one has their hands on this person. They're just there. So there's a lot unfolding here. A lot unfolding. This message is going a lot further than I was thinking it would. So thank you for all of you who have stayed with me through this message. But I think that we're really unpacking something. And I think that this is just the start, which is why I felt called to do a series on this. So yeah, let me tap in a little bit more. I think to summarize with both of these, and the intuitive messages I was picking up on, is this is the start of a brand new journey, for one. We are going to be learning about different healing modalities, different ways of living in the world. We are going to be learning about different ways of being in ourselves and coming back to our wholeness and our divine blueprint, right? And so how do we take all of that information and apply it into our lives? Well, I think this series is really going to help us figure that out. And just with the amount of information that I'm already picking up on in these cards and in the energy that was coming in, that was guiding me to even start the series, I think that we are going to be on a wonderful journey of newness, of outside the box thinking, of true healing, and a way of being in this world and of community with one another that to me feels so much more creative, more heart-centered, more collaborative, unity driven. Those are all of the words that I have resonated with for so long. And didn't necessarily know how to apply them to my life. So, abundance is another one that's coming up, and it's, in so many ways. So, I am going to end it here because I feel like I could just continue to ramble on. But I think that this series is going to be magnificent. I just am loving the energy I'm feeling already. And I'm extremely excited to see where the divine feminine is bringing us, where our connections with higher dimensional beings is bringing us, and where we as a humanity, as those living here on this beautiful earth, how our connection to Mother Gaia and elementals and so much that is unseen to many right now, how this beautiful connection to all that is going to help us live a more fulfilled, purpose-driven, heart-centered, loving life. I am sending you so much love and healing and support, excitement and joy, and all of this that is coming forward today in this message. I am sending to all of you. And may you have an amazingly abundant and loving week.